What's up again, guys? Brian here at 3TR, and I got another game review for you. And this time I'll be sharing you my thoughts on Resident Evil Revelations. Now, in terms of plot, this serves as a prequel story to the events of Resident Evil 5, in which you play as Jill Valentine and her partner as they investigate a cruise liner which is apparently under the control of a terrorist organization which has gotten their hands on a new form of virus. And in the process, they've also managed to kidnap Jill's original partner, Chris Redfield, and are just holding him there for whatever reason. When Jill and Parker manage to get to this cruise liner and do some investigation, they realize that things aren't exactly as they appear, and they have to fight their way through hordes and hordes of enemies and uncover this mass conspiracy which goes all the way back to a specific event which I will not mention in this review. Now, I will say this. If you are an old school fan of the original Resident Evil games, I have to say you will most likely like this game. And to sum it all up, what Revelations is imagine playing the first Resident Evil game in the mansion with the game mechanics of the newer games, but the game mechanics are, I believe, purposely made so stiff and it actually adds to the overall suspense of the feel of the game. It's not really as fast-paced action as we've seen in Resident Evil 5 and 6. In fact, it's much more constricting because throughout this entire game, you'll mostly spend most of your time on the cruise liner, and it's built in a way that most of it will be done in corridors and small rooms that will force you to really have your back against the wall and have to hold off enemies as they rush towards you. And it's dark, it's damp, it's hard to see, your flashlight doesn't work sometimes, and the music really does add a sense of tension. Your ammo capacity is very, very limited, and you will find yourself running out of ammo really a lot throughout this entire game. If there's anything I could say I didn't like, is I didn't like how the story was being told. Now, you do get to play as the other characters, which, you know, you get to play as Chris Redfield and his partner and a couple of BSA agents, but I would have preferred if they had stuck to the way they did it in Resident Evil 6, as in there's 3 main storylines, and you can play through everybody, you can play all the way through one story arc, and you just see how it connects to the other ones. And it really felt like it was a bunch of episodes of a TV series, how every single time you go to the next chapter, it'll say, previously on Resident Evil Revelations, which was kind of a waste because I already know what the hell happened. I just did it like 2 seconds ago. I don't need a reminder of what I just did unless, I don't know, I'm stopping the game, going to go to the bathroom or eat, and I come back and I forgot what the hell I did. So I thought that was a waste of time. And another thing I didn't like was, I didn't like the customization system for the weapons. The only way you can customize your weapons is by finding these little parts that are scattered all throughout the ship that allow you to add little perks to your guns, but they're not really all that effective. Like, I don't know, one perk allows you to maybe increase the fire rate of your gun by 10% or maybe add a little bit more ammo capacity. I would have liked at the gun station, which are placed throughout the ship, you could actually pick up money and then put that towards your guns, and so, you know, your gun will be permanently customized from that point on, and you can switch them out any number of times that you want. And you're restricted to only holding 3 guns, and so you really have to choose exactly which guns are going to be best for each scenario. Now, despite these little flaws, this was a truly great game and a great installment in the Resident Evil franchise. And if you are an old school fan, this is certainly the type of Resident Evil game you'd want to play. It has a lot of throwbacks to the old school type of gameplay, which is why I'm happy to give Resident Evil Revelations a 7.5 out of 10. If you like this game review, please like, comment down below, and please subscribe to track me in my future game reviews. And like always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.